Hey guys, it's me, Angellighttarot23. We are going to do a quick reading before I go to bed. I have to wake up early in the morning, so we're just going to do a quick reading. I wasn't going to do one at all, but I feel like I left you guys hanging with some juicy stuff down there by the river with my video last night. If you haven't watched that, you should go check it out. Whoa, look out, cat! I almost stepped on you! Almost jumped down off the chair on the disco. Damn, buddy. Oh, love you. I would have been crushed if you would have been crushed. Oh, love you, buddy. Love you, Disco. Oh, you're so cute. Go to bed. You're the best cat. He's very, very smart. Very loving. Love you, buddy. And he's so happy. Like he loves me so much. He lets me know that he oh, the hand that pats him with love. all right, we'll do this reading. All right, we got the King of Cups, which is a King of Hearts. The King of Cups rules with heart and thinks about others as he's ruling. We have the King of Pentacles here, who rules with materials. Could be materialistic. Or could just be business-minded versus family-oriented. We have the Chariot, so forward movement. Something to do with a passion-driven idea. You're helping me do the tarot? Oh, thanks, buddy. See his arm. It's like it didn't move, it just stayed on there. We got Daddy. This little alien cat. Little alien weirdo. It's okay, I love you. We got Judgment being called. Honest dad figure, maybe? Ah! Knocked out a card. The Two of Wands. Sorry, guys. When I started this reading, Disco wasn't messing with me. He's total distraction. But he's also useful at the same time. So, maybe he showed up in perfect time. Did you show up in perfect timing, buddy? Did you? Oh. We got the Queen of Wands. What was that last card? Two of Wands. So a defined partnership with the Queen of Wands. We have those two kings. So maybe this Queen of Wands who rules with creativity is partnering up with these two kings who may be, closer. So it's like two over here, one over here. They work together and they unite and they have a triangle of greatness. Yeah, super flight egos. Even though it looks that way, it could just look that way. You need to go deeper. It says so appealing over here. The Four of Swords. So, whatever, first impression, judgment you had in your head may have been kind of shallow. But the more you learn about a situation, you understand why things are the way they are. You start to appreciate things overall, I guess, for being perfectly the way they are. Just like some relationships, like Tom and Jerry. Neither Tom or Jerry would be the same without the other. But both ends of the relationship comes with a lot of things to complain about. I like how this card has the triangles, like I just described before I pulled that card. And then we have the Four of Wands. That's unity. So as we come into the... Okay. I need to explain it something first. We're coming into union with something. I just happened to have worked a wedding today, and the Four of Wands card can indicate a union like that. I seen two families coming together, and the couple wasn't a couple I would ever guess would be a good couple. Like, they didn't off the bat look like they'd be good for each other. Like, if I was matchmaking, I wouldn't put them together. But they put each other together, and that's fine. Sometimes we don't know what's best for other people, you know what I'm saying? And right off the bat, I noticed it was gonna be one of those types of relationships because of the families. It was a mixed color group. Like, there were some Caucasian people, and then there were some African American people. And I was like, this must be the two families mingling. So, observations help you make assumptions before you get to the real truth. You know what I'm saying? So that was what I experienced with that event that I worked. Just happened to be a wedding. And that was what unfolded for me as I entered the room. pay attention to little things like that. So when there's two groups of people coming together like that, they bring different aspects. They come from different cultures, right? So some things are going to be conflicting. These two families coming together is a perfect example of a bigger issue that we have out here. And it's not just white people and black people coming together, it's whole groups like LGBTQ and Black Lives Matter. And then there's religious groups out here, and we're all expressing. We have concerns, but where do we meet in the middle? Like, some people are so far left, some people are so far right, some people are in the middle. They don't know which way to go. They're hoping people just come meet them in the middle, which I think that's the right idea. And then there's some people are way south. It's like when I seen the two families coming together, it was a depiction of those like that. Like somebody, imagine one of the families came from far south, and then one of the families was a far leftist group. They have to figure out their differences. And I'm with the people in the middle when it comes to all of it. So that's where we all need to meet. In any situation. But that's what's happening here on a bigger scale. There's two groups coming into union and they're settling the differences, and that's rippling out and causing people to go within and sort these mental swords out. Why do they feel so bad about this and that? Maybe they personally just need to let it go and let wounds heal themselves. You know, when you have a pimple and you keep messing with it and it just won't heal, quit messing with that pimple. Let it heal. 9 of Cups. I just had a pimple I wouldn't stop messing with, but now it's getting better. Because it quit hurting. When it quits hurting, I realize it's good. It's done. It's going to heal. Anyways. 9 of Cups. That's finding a place of contentment. Yeah, kind of like me in this battle with this pimple. It was gonna be like the biggest pimple I ever had. I was scared. I was scared it was gonna be like one of those pimples on Dr. Pimple Popper. So I attacked it. I tried to squeeze it, but it wasn't squeezing, and then I damaged the skin, and then I put. And I was afraid it was still not good enough. Like it didn't scab up yet, so I didn't know how bad I damaged my skin. But then I put some salt water on it, like hot salt water. I was holding on there to like soak the stuff up or like bring it out because it wouldn't freaking pop. And then I had to go to bed, so I put some icy propylene on it to dry it up overnight. It got dry as hell, but it's almost gone now. It was like a huge scab on there. That's better now. I just picked it off. Tweezers. So, yeah, I'm allowing it to heal now. That's what somebody needs to do. They're like at that point, like I was at, like putting the icy propylene on it. Like that's the last thing you're gonna do to it, and then you're just gonna leave it alone, okay? We got Knight of Cups. So that's a message being delivered. That's a bit fulfilling to the heart area, to the heart space. It may be connected to somebody's passions. We got 10 of Pentacles. Business. Yeah, it's connected to their passions. And Page of Cups. A message, again, that is being delivered or received about this. It's confirmation. We got angel stunts. So, see this Donald Duck here? Or not Donald Duck. What's his name? I can't remember. Donald's Disney. But this guy, imagine this guy trying to set somebody up to fall into a trap, like this is the trap. And then as they close their eyes and they're walking away laughing, this guy runs by and he falls in his own trap. So maybe somebody fell down in there in the trap and he was closing his eyes, laughing about how he got him down in there. And somebody pushed him into the angels. The angels. We got a ghost has a crush on a person. That could be why this ghost is protecting somebody. We have Australia and thief. Somebody stole something. We got guns. Somebody's taking caution. Heading towards abundance. Change to environment needed. Heavy messages being received. And a reset. So, I think people let a lot of talk and personal judgments take the lead, maybe. And it's time to reset our minds and come back refreshed to whatever the situation is as we're coming into union. All right. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for watching.